is News 3 Now at 6.
Thanks for joining us. Teachers unions from Wisconsin's 5 largest school districts are asking the governor and top education officials to keep schools closed at the start of the year due to COVID-19. A letter was sent today to Governor Evers and the Department of Public Instruction Secretary Carolyn Stanford Taylor. And 2 of those 5 districts have already announced their plans for the fall.
The Milwaukee and Madison school districts say they will start the year with online classes only, then reassess later. Amanda Quintana joins us with what the school board is discussing at a meeting right now.
The Madison Board of Education just started their meeting at 5 o'clock. What many of the board members are concerned about is childcare. They want to figure out a way to make sure that every MMSD family has access to childcare, not just those who can afford to pay it out of pocket. They're especially concerned about 4K through 3rd grade students, talking about possibly bringing them back to the classroom first. The board is also discussing starting instruction a week later to give teachers professional development days. A lot of this still needs to be worked out. For a lot of these issues, it's the beginning of this conversation. Board members said they don't really have a school district to look to for guidance because everyone is trying to figure this all out all at once.
The Sun Prairie School District is expected to start the school year with all virtual learning. The district says it made that decision based on guidelines from Public Health Madison and Dane County, in addition to feedback from a survey of staff, parents, and guardians. Students will learn from home Monday through Friday. On Wednesdays, students will complete independent online activities to give staff time to communicate with students, families, and colleagues. The Middleton, Cross Plains, and Verona school boards will hold meetings online at 7 o'clock tonight. According to their agendas, the Middleton board will approve plans for what the start of the school year will look like, and the Verona school board will be reviewing fall reopening plans and discussing fall sports.
Time to check your first warn forecast now with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Eric, we had some sunshine this morning. Some clouds moved in this afternoon, but for the most part, it's been pretty quiet out there. You can see a visible cloud track. These clouds moving through, but they are starting to clear out to the west of the Mississippi River, so we should look for skies to become partly cloudy overnight. As we check out radar right now on Doppler track, a few sprinkles down toward the Wisconsin-Illinois state line. Most of those are across northern Illinois. Some thunderstorms back in the Dakotas heading in our direction. There is a marginal risk for an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Temperatures right now, because of the cloud cover, are mainly in the mid to upper 70s. Here in Madison, 77. Janesville right now at 79. Dew point temperatures are generally in the lower to middle 60s. Still a little bit humid, but not as humid as it was a few days ago. Look for temperatures to drop into the lower 60s by early tomorrow morning as skies turn partly cloudy. But tomorrow will turn cloudy again with some showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. High temperature at 77. We have alert days in the forecast for the weekend for heat and humidity. I'll have more details and weather in just a few minutes.
Based on combined data from DHS and county dashboards, there have been more than 43,000 confirmed COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin. Today, there were more than 800 new cases confirmed. More than 9,000 cases are still active. The positive percentage of new tests that are positive stayed above 10% today. Today's percentage, 10.1, is a slight decrease from yesterday's 10.3%. New data from the Department of Corrections shows there are 9 active COVID-19 cases among those housed in DOC institutions. In total, there were almost 300 positive cases confirmed during a mass testing initiative by the Wisconsin National Guard. 285 of those patients have fully recovered. There are 12 active cases among DOC staff.
City of Madison launching a small business loan match program to help with financial impacts due to the pandemic. The city is committing $100,000 to match small business loans from Kiva. It's a nonprofit crowdfunding platform for small businesses. Businesses endorsed by the Madison Black Chamber of Commerce, Hmong Chamber of Commerce, Latino Chamber, Dane Buy Local, and other groups can receive this match. Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway says Madison small businesses and entrepreneurs drive job creation and provide opportunities for wealth building in communities of color. She says it's up to all of us to find ways to support them. The Wisconsin Department of Workforce Development reports over 138,000 unemployment claims are still awaiting action. Of those claimants, there are more than 232,000 different issues that need to be addressed. The DWD says a person could have one or many issues that hold up their claim for a week or for many weeks. The department says it is prioritizing their adjudication work to pay claimants who have been waiting the longest first. This comes as the federal unemployment supplement is set to expire at the end of the week. Our Gabriela Becerra joins us live now to explain why the DWD says that is concerning. Gabby?
Well, Wisconsinites receiving the maximum unemployment insurance payment will go from $970 to $370 next week. That's because the $600 supplement established in the CARES Act is set to expire on Saturday. Wisconsin Department of Workforce Development Caleb Frostman says he's concerned that Wisconsinites will see a sudden loss in payments and says the department will watch for economic ramifications as those dollars disappear.
Unemployment insurance is meant to provide that lifeline between jobs, and it's not necessarily ever a lucrative endeavor, but when people are out of work, not only do we want them to stay economically afloat, but our state's economy has to stay afloat.
Frostman says he supports an extension of the program, adding that without it, consumer spending is expected to fall. Also included in the CARES Act is the federal moratorium on evictions. That protection is also set to expire on Saturday, July 25th.
Gabby, thank you.
Governor Evers says his personal assistant died in a tubing accident on the Sugar River over the weekend. 25-year-old Ben Belzer had worked for the governor since February of 2019. Governor Evers says it is, quote, unimaginable that he's gone, and that Belzer was incomparable, remarkably talented, thoughtful, and mature beyond his years. The Greene County Sheriff's Department and other agencies responded to reports Saturday afternoon of a man tubing in the river who went underwater and did not resurface. His body was found in the water a short time later. New at 6, the father of an artist who was painting a mural against police brutality in downtown Madison is speaking out against a man who stopped his car and yelled about the murals being, quote, racist.
These people lost their lives.
How is it wrong?
These people lost their lives.
What do you have against them that have died because of police brutality? What do you have against them?
Sir, like that's racist.
No, you need to go, like, literally right now.
This video shared on Facebook shows the man repeatedly asking the artist where they live and saying they don't live where the murals are on the 400 block of East Wilson Street, blocks away from the Capitol. Kaleem Kher, the father of one of the artists and founder of One City Schools, a nonprofit that works to promote equitable education, says he thinks the man driving in the SUV was wrong. The Madison Police Department is reviewing the incident, but said the man's behavior was protected by the First Amendment. Kher says he disagrees. The mural depicts a 19-year-old Black Lives Matter activist who was found dead in Tallahassee, Florida after she went missing in early June. The other mural depicts Elijah McClain, a 23-year-old black man who died following an encounter with police last year. The mural is titled, "Am I Next?" According to a police incident report, the artist had permission from the building owner to paint the murals.
The board that approves repairs at the Capitol has approved restoring 2 statues that protesters ripped down. The State Capitol Executive Residence Board voted unanimously to repair statues of Colonel Hans Christian Haig and a woman embodying the state's forward motto. The plan is to have them reinstalled by spring. The statues were torn down about a month ago during a protest against police racism. Officials with the State Department of Administration are still putting together a cost estimate. They also unanimously approved the Wisconsin Historical Society's plan to spearhead a fundraising effort for the restoration. There's less than a month to go until the August primary. Our Amy Reed live downtown now to explain how clerks are making sure it will be as safe as possible. Amy?
This election coming up in August will narrow the ticket for local races in November. We're still about 3 weeks away, and inside the clerk's office told me they feel much better now than they did in April. There's a lot about the April election clerks don't want to go through again.
It came so fast that so many people requested absentee ballots so close to the election that we did it, but it was very difficult to do it in as timely a manner as we would like.
This time it's looking different, and time is a big reason why.
Time is our friend here, and experience is our friend. We've been through this before. We know what we're doing now, and hopefully that'll make things go more smoothly. With months of prep instead of weeks, the city was able to secure a $1.3 million grant, $500,000 of that going to sanitation supplies and PPE for in-person voting.
We'll definitely have enough masks for everyone. We have gloves, we have hand sanitizer, and we'll be making sure that we have the proper measuring down that we did last election to make sure people are able to maintain a safe distance.
They've also already sent out many absentee ballots, just like other clerks in the state. Right now, we've had a lot of time. More than 700,000 ballots have gone out statewide.
and more than 100,000 have been returned already.
There's still time to request your ballot, but the Wisconsin Elections Commission doesn't want you to wait until the Thursday before the election in case there are problems again with the mail. They say request that as soon as possible, especially with the Wednesday deadline to register online. If it gets to be too late, municipalities have other options. The city of Madison is working on using remaining grant money to buy drop bins, which they hope to staff a person at who can sign your ballot if you need. One thing the city does need more of is poll workers. The clerk's office is planning on using some more of that grant money that was mentioned in that story to give hazard pay to those interested, bringing up the pay to about $22 an hour.
Amy Reed reporting live downtown. Amy, thank you. And still to come tonight at 6, communities in Rock County are starting up a new competition to encourage more people to fill out their census information. We'll tell you about it just ahead.
Watching News 3 Now at 6.
Wild Easttown Honda has clearance savings on over 400 new Hondas. Get 0% financing for up to 60 months on your favorite new Hondas at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison. It's gotta be wild.
What do you think of when you hear custom built in the USA? Superior quality, skilled craftsmanship, built to last? At Renewal by Andersen, our windows are custom built in the USA. That's something each and every one of us is proud of. We're proud of what we do, and we're proud of where we do it. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
Stop into Rubens today for our annual Made in America sale. Our manufacturers have given Rubens generous discounts on all furniture made in America. Choose from beautiful sofas, chairs, and sectionals for your home. Soft leather in hundreds of colors are yours for the choosing. Solid maple, cherry, and other gorgeous bedroom pieces are also on sale. Remember, our manufacturers have given Rubens generous discounts on all furniture made in America. Hurry in today for Rubens Made in America sale on now.
Your eyes are everything. They're how you see the world and connect with others. At Shopco Optical, your eyes are everything to us too, which is why we offer everything to help you see better and look better. A huge selection of designer frames, convenient locations, and experienced optometrists. We're Shopco Optical. You'll see. Right now, get 50% off frames with any lens purchase.
Wild Easttown Honda has clearance savings on 400 new Hondas. Lease a new all-wheel drive CR-V for $269. That's $269 and absolutely zero due at signing at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison. It's gotta be wild.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
3 Rock County municipalities are competing to see which one will have the highest 2020 census response rate. Milton, Edgerton, and Janesville are participating in the King of the Rock contest. Along with bragging rights for the next decade, Olders from the city with the highest response rate by Labor Day will receive pizzas from the 2 losing municipalities.
Nationally, 62% have answered the census. Statewide, we're a little better than that, and countywide, we're better than that. So let's keep it up.
Census results help determine how billions of dollars in federal funding flow into states and communities each year. Communities that are undercounted risk missing out on funding for programs like housing, transportation, health care, education, and other social services. If you haven't done so yet, you can fill out your census at 2020census.gov. Beginning today, Bonfire American Grill is temporarily closing until further notice. The restaurant opened 10 years ago on Madison's west side, just off the Beltline at Todd Drive. The management team said the temporary closure was not an easy decision, but that it's in their best interest at this time. Managers hope to reopen in the next couple of months and advise customers to check their social media pages for updates.
Milwaukee area manufacturing company Briggs & Stratton has filed for bankruptcy protection, citing challenges due to the pandemic. The company was founded in Milwaukee way back in 1908. It is billed as the world's largest manufacturer of small gas engines, which are used in mowers, pressure washers, and electrical generators. As part of the initial response to COVID-19, non-essential medical procedures, you'll recall, were postponed in many cases. That included deferring more than 2,500 non-urgent procedures at UW Health's Digestive Health Center. Now that those appointments have resumed, experts are stressing the precautions they are taking to ensure that colonoscopies are safe.
That includes things like having patients pre-tested for COVID-19, having them be COVID-19 negative based on the test within 72 hours of the procedure, and then we usually instruct them that they can start the prep or get ready for the procedure. That also ensures that when they come, they're reassured that all our staff are monitored, that everybody is masked, and we're practicing social distancing.
And now that we're months into the pandemic, he says delaying the procedure longer could have harmful effects. Colonoscopies are proven to detect cancer at an early stage and, of course, save lives.
Coming up in sports, as the Brewers gear up for opening day, there is concern Ryan Braun might not be healthy enough to play. Sports director Zach Hanley will have an update. And quiet in the forecast tonight, but Gary is keeping an eye on shower and storm chances for tomorrow. His first warn forecast is next.
Going Cars grand opening sale, beautiful Middleton. 2017 Nissan Sentras, Hyundai Elantras for only $79.95 or $129 per month.
That's right. Buy 2017 Nissan Sentras and Hyundai Elantras for only $79.95 or $129 per month.
Going Cars is selling 2018 Kia Fortes for only $89.95 or $149 per month.
Hurry in today and just ask for my dad, Don the Dealman Gobin.
Or my daughter, Crystal the Pistol Gobin.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
Summer fun means one thing. It's time to visibly say goodbye to crow's feet, fine lines, wrinkles, and under-eye bags, and say hello to smooth, beautiful, younger-looking skin in 10 minutes with Plexiderm.
Oh my God. I can't believe I have no lines in my face. I'm like 20 years younger.
Plexiderm smooths away wrinkles without foundation, without color makeup, and without expensive procedures. And it works in 10 minutes. Plus, the results last up to 10 hours. And best of all, you could try it for only $14.95 this summer.
This isn't the first time I've been on TV raving about this product. It's amazing. My friends, my family, they can't believe it. There's been creams, there's been lotions. Nothing works like this.
We were away on vacation. If you go down to the islands, they always want to take you in a booth and put some stuff on you. And my husband said, boy, that stuff really works. And I said, I washed this off hours ago. This is Plexiderm. This is what works.
When I tried Plexiderm the first time, my daughter said, oh, Dad, did you get a haircut? And I said, no, I tried this Plexiderm product out. Oh, you look so much younger. I said, oh, thank you.
The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms, rapidly reducing under-eye bags and wrinkles from view in minutes. The science is incredible, but the results are even better.
Yeah, this looks really good. All these lines are gone. Amazing. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I look amazing. It's like so full of myself.
I've had under-eye bags for a very long time, and it sucks. Finally, I tried something called Plexiderm. I put it on my face, and I'm not joking. It works.
So take action this summer and pack up your under-eye bags and wrinkles and put them on vacation with Plexiderm. Try our summertime special and get it for only $14.95. Plus, get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
The National Weather Service says 5 tornadoes toppled trees and tore up lake docks in Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin over the weekend. This video is from Prescott in Pierce County. Just southwest of Osseo, a tornado touched down early Sunday with peak winds of 105 miles per hour, bringing down trees and damaging outbuildings and crops. Another storm damaged a ginseng farm in Marathon County. There were no reports of injuries. And here's Gary with a look at our forecast.
Well, here are the severe weather reports from Saturday night into Sunday, and you can see there was widespread reports of wind damage, hail, and even a couple of tornadoes over toward the Twin Cities and then down toward Osseo. But as those storms made it into southern Wisconsin, they really weakened. There were just a few wind reports north of Madison before those storms weakened, and then more reports yesterday down to the south. A lot of wind reports across northern Illinois. So we were kind of lucky the storms came through when they did late on Saturday night. Doppler track right now, a few sprinkles of rain down toward the Illinois state line. There are some thunderstorms out to to the west in the Dakotas heading eastward. Tomorrow, those will move into Wisconsin. The Storm Prediction Center does have a marginal risk for an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm, maybe an outside threat of hail up to the size of quarters, some strong winds to about 60 miles per hour, even the possibility for an isolated tornado, although that probability is higher up toward the Twin Cities and Eau Claire. Rainfall amounts will be spotty. Some areas will pick up an inch or two in heavier thunderstorms. Other areas may pick up less than a quarter of an inch of rain. Just depends on where you are in relation to the heavier thunderstorms. Three things you need to know. Thunderstorms in the forecast mainly tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. That'll be followed by seasonably warm weather with highs in the lower 80s for Wednesday and Thursday and middle 80s on Friday. And then as we head into the weekend, hot and humid weather returns, high temperatures in the lower 90s and high humidity with dew point temperatures in the low to mid 70s. So we put alert days back in the forecast for this Saturday and Sunday. High temperatures, lower 90s, heat index readings perhaps in the upper 90s to the lower triple digits both Saturday and Sunday. Maybe a thunderstorm chance late in the day on Sunday. Right now, the jet stream is right over us. That's allowed slightly more seasonable air to drop, at least into the northern part of the United States. The heat and humidity, though, still bakes much of the rest of the country from the west all the way to the east coast. You can see on the surface weather map, there's a couple of fronts. This one kind of divides the less humid air to the north to the more humid air to the south. And then this front, this warm front, divides hot and humid air to the south to slightly warmer air to the north. So you can see as we zoom into our part of the Midwest, there's that stationary front, south of which that's where the temperatures are in the 80s. North of the front, generally 70s with a couple of 80s. Notice the dew point temperatures, though. Our side of the front, 50s and low 60s. South of the front, you start seeing mid to upper 60 dew points. That's where the more humid air is. Over the next 10 days, those temperatures will go right back up into the lower 90s for the weekend and stay above normal for much of next week. And the long-term outlook's still calling for above normal temperatures through the end of July. For tomorrow, look for skies to turn cloudy. We'll see some shower and thunderstorm chances in the afternoon and evening. High temperature at 77. On future track, we start out with partly cloudy skies tomorrow morning, temperatures in the lower 60s. The clouds move in, showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Moving out in the evening, the clouds will keep temperatures down to the 70s for tomorrow. And then we could see some fog form overnight tomorrow night. Rainfall amounts, again, spotty. Some areas an inch or two, some areas less than a half inch of rain. 7 to 10 day forecast. There's the alert days as temperatures heat back up for the weekend. We'll stay in the mid 80s through much of next week.
And coming up in sports, watch list season continues in Madison. What pair of Badgers were feeling the preseason love? Find out next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Papa Murphy's, we need seriously, chop seriously, and shred seriously. Because we're serious about Tuesdays, even if you're not. Every Tuesday, get a large pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Day trips are better than daydreams.
Alexa, lock the front door.
Locking. Experience the joy of a bigger world in a highly connected Lexus vehicle. Visit your local Lexus dealer in person or online for exceptional offers at the Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
Lease the 2020 UX 250 Hybrid all-wheel drive for $309 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Attic Angel Community has earned a reputation as the one and only. But what's so memorable to the people who live here?
It's good local heart. Interesting friends.
The view from my window.
Continuing education.
The food.
The amazing art studio.
Happy hour.
There are many reasons to love Attic Angel Community, but there's just one Attic Angel.
Save big money with 11% off everything. Now at Menards. Tackle tough odors with Tide Simply Clean and Fresh. It uses twice the baking soda that's formulated to deep clean the fibers of your clothes, eliminating odors. $7.56 after 11% off. All Kidde home safety products are 11% off. This battery-powered smoke and carbon monoxide alarm featuring a voice alert is $22.24 after 11% off. Start saving with 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
How to get more out of your
your Wisconsin Dells vacation. Ride more rides, slide more slides, maybe even go for a train ride. Have more fun than a barrel of monkeys. Bite off more than you can chew. Who says less is more? More like more is more. Now that's more like it. Hey, you're getting more than you bargained for. All the more reason to do a little more. Need I say more? Wisconsin Dells. That's more like it. Go to wisdells.com and start planning your trip to the water park capital of the world today.
Hi, folks. Tuesday morning, Hattie has her eye on the next chance for storms in her first warn forecast.
And Madison's Common Council is adjusting its plans to help downtown businesses recover from protest damage with an added focus on minority-owned businesses. We'll see you at 4:30.
Left-handed pitcher Brett Anderson was scheduled to pitch against the Cubs in Game 2 of their opening game series. That's no longer happening. Anderson's been placed on the 10-day injured list with a blister on his finger. No word yet on who will take his place. As far as the case of Ryan Braun goes, concern is there for Craig Counsell. Braun missed his 6th straight day with aches and pains, and with opening day approaching, the 36-year-old could miss his first since breaking into the big leagues.
Starting to get concerned for sure. We'll see how he responds today. He was better yesterday. It's kind of a back, oblique, neck. It's kind of been kind of all throughout his upper body. So I don't know. We're gonna have to just wait and see how he responds today.
Pat Connaughton has tested positive for COVID-19. The Milwaukee Bucks guard did not travel with the rest of the team to Orlando and told ESPN he feels great and is excited to join the rest of the team once he meets all the NBA protocols. Connaughton is the second Bucks player to test positive. The Lott Trophy, the Bednarik Award, and now the Butkus Award. The watch lists are just keep on coming for Jack Sanborn. To be awarded the latest one, you have to be the best linebacker in the country. And Sanborn's 2019 numbers speak for themselves. He led the team in tackles and tied the lead for interceptions. Jack's younger brother, Brian, was named to the Butkus Award high school watch list. And speaking of those watch lists, the Jim Thorpe Award released theirs today, and Badger safety Eric Burrell found himself on the list. As a junior, he racked up 55 tackles, 2 sacks, and picked off 3 passes while forcing 2 fumbles. The Jim Thorpe Award is given to college football's top defensive back. Yeah. So they keep releasing these awards, preseason awards. It makes me feel like there's hope for college football.
There's always hope.
Or just getting more excited for it.
Nothing wrong with that. Thank you. Here's Gary with a final check of your forecast.
Well, things pretty quiet across Wisconsin right now. You can see as we zoom in on high-resolution radar, notice this little boundary here. This is actually lake-cooled air, which is starting to spread inland from Lake Michigan and is dropping temperatures into the upper 60s and lower 70s lakeside, whereas inland areas are generally in the lower to middle to upper 70s the farther west you go. Dew point temperatures are generally in the 60s from Madison southward, some 50s to the north, so the air is dried out a little bit. For tomorrow, though, more humidity comes back, along with a chance for some thunderstorms in the afternoon. High temperature of 77. Temperatures in the lower 80s for Wednesday and Thursday, mid-80s on Friday as we dry out, and then heat and humidity for the weekend with alert days for highs in the 90s.
All right, Gary, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.